Good morning and happy 11th of October. We're going to try and finish the Western Conference this weekend as we're only 10 days away from the NBA regular season. Today we're going to start with the Oklahoma City Thunder, the defending NBA champions who finished with a 68-14 record last year. Good enough for first in the Western Conference. Their key re-signings this offseason were their big three. They gave a 4-year, $285 million contract to the reigning MVP Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, a 5-year, $240 million contract to Chet Holmgren, and a 5-year, $287 million contract to J-Dub. Now, as far as their key departures, this team didn't really have any. They returned 95% of their minutes from last season, which tells me this team, on paper at least, should be the exact same as last year. Maybe not quite their 68-14 record that they posted last year, but for the most part, the same exact team as last season. We're going to talk about their defense next. The Thunder set an NBA record with the most double-digit wins in a single season, having 54 of their 68 wins be by 10 points or more, as well as the highest point total differential in NBA history, beating teams by 12.9 points per game. This was largely due to their suffocating defense, which led the NBA and set another record with a plus 566 turnover differential. No, I did not stutter. Plus 566 in the turnover differential department. When Oklahoma City lost, it was not their offense. It was them not being able to force turnovers. Teams must protect the ball against the Oklahoma City Thunder, which usually results in a slower pace of play, contrary to how the Thunder like to play. They get out in transition, they score buckets on you very quick into the shot clock, and they don't really like the half-court offense, although when they're forced to play it, SGA is fantastic at getting to the free throw line, getting in the paint, taking mid-range jumpers, three-pointers, as well as handing off the ball to the right person. FanDuel currently has the Oklahoma City Thunder season win total line set at 62.5. That is the highest in the NBA by a handful of games, and look, I'm going to go under. I know this team won 68 games last year. I know that they're returning 95% of their starters, but I just don't see a world where they are another 65-ish win team. I think the Western Conference got better. I think their main competition, the Denver Nuggets, got better, and I still think this team can win 60 games, but 62.5 is such a steep line. Again, I'm going to go under with the thought that this team's going to be around that 57 to 59 win mark, maybe even eclipsing 60, depending on injuries, depending on how the Nuggets perform, and potentially how the Lakers even perform, which is another team we'll talk about later today. We're going to get into the final verdict very quickly here, but there's not too much to talk about on a team that re-signed their big three and didn't lose anyone in the offseason. Look, Oklahoma City might have had the best single season in the history of sports, not just the NBA. It will be hard to repeat, but as mentioned earlier again, the team is returning 95% of their minutes last season, and they're going to be adding the 12th overall pick from the 2024 draft, Nikola Topic, who missed his entire rookie season due to a torn ACL. Yes, I do believe some news came out that he's not going to be totally healthy the beginning of the season, but here's the thing. Their lottery pick last year missed all of last year and won't be healthy for the start of this season, and it just doesn't matter. It doesn't matter because this team has proven that they can not only win at a historic rate, but they can go toe-to-toe with anyone in the entire league, not just the Western Conference. Someone in the West is probably going to eclipse 62.5. It's just too steep for me, so I'm going to go with under that with the idea this team will still be the first or the second seed in the West. If anyone is going to eclipse 62.5, though, the Thunder are the most equipped to do so. Let me know if you think I'm dead wrong and this team has a chance to look 73-9 in the face. Comment below what team you want to see me do next, and as always, thank you to Suncoast Sports for encouraging me to put these videos out. Suncoast Sports being a breaking company on the app Fanatics Live. Fanatics Live is where we get all kinds of exclusive NBA trading cards, memorabilia, and autographs from some of the game's biggest rookies, legends, and stars alike. As always, thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.